How's it going?
It is going fantastic.
Okay. Why?
It is the summer weather in kind of our province of Ontario has been phenomenal.
Really?
Year.
You think so?
Well, and by phenomenal, I mean extremely hot with more heat warnings than I could ever remember.
Right. Yes. It's been a lot. And you work in Toronto. Isn't there a lot of smog?
A lot of smog, a lot of wildfire smoke, and I'm in like a tin hut,
Like,
essentially.
I love wildfires.
Let's go for a quick dart. Just step outside. Yeah, so I'm in that hot dog because it's about 52 degrees in there, which is
You're enclosed?
like 120 Fahrenheit, I think. Yeah. I got fans on the go, right? I don't move very often.
Do you smell like an onion by the time you get home?
I do not.
Wow. That's
I
impressive.
do bring deodorant with me because it is
You're
a
like,
reapply.
"What can I get
I'm
for
like,
you?"
hey, how you doing today? And then because we have a freezer there, I switch hats. Like I have
Put hats in the freezer?
Yeah, I
That's
get them wet and I
genius.
put them in the freezer.
Now, did you come up with that on your own, or was that like a hot dog, like,
look,
hint that was passed down from generations?
You're overstepping lines, and I've told you before. If you ask questions that you don't know the answer to, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned.
I
That's
took
what
an
you always
oath.
say.
I took an oath to the Hot Dog Council. I would
That's true.
not reveal
Yeah.
our secrets. How
you know what?
dare you try to get them out of me?
You've explained that to me in depth before. I don't know why I keep asking. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I would take hunks of ice and I would put them in my hat, but then I had to stop because it melts so fast.
And
It
then
looks
you look like you're just
yes,
disgusting.
being interrogated or something
while you're
While
putting
you're
deodorant. It's not a great look.
I'm at 0 right now. I'm just trying to replenish what I'm losing. I'm not building up stock. I'm not losing right now. We're just holding
People
steady.
are like, you know what? Can I get my dollar back?
Oh.
So I think the way we're going to do things today, because you do have like a little case, right?
Yes, I have a little case.
This is for our regular feed. So you're going to tell us your small case at the beginning before I get into the much longer case. That's fantastic.
This is the smaller one. I thought it'd be good to kind of
Jump in.
package with you. But before I do that, I know that you saw it and I saw it, and I wanted to just get your thoughts real quick on Happy Gilmore 2. I would say one of the most anticipated sequels.
I loved it.
I
loved every
could not
second of
agree
it.
with you more.
And I keep seeing all these bad reviews, and I'm like, are these people fucking serious?
I know. How dare they?
Because they're like, oh, it's all callbacks to, and it's cameos from all these
That
celebrities.
was the funnest part.
What else is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're gonna see this big emotional journey in golf. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he took some big strides. We won't give any spoilers away, but like, it wasn't like he didn't. It wasn't. It was certainly not a replica of the first one.
No.
And he made some big moves that you wouldn't have expected to see in safe,
Yes.
sequels.
Yep.
I was literally laughing out loud, which is when I'm watching a movie by myself, it never happens.
Tough
Like,
to
even if
crack.
I find something funny, I genuinely, I don't laugh out loud, but I found myself laughing out loud like a bunch of times.
I could not fathom anybody giving it a negative review. And I was like, I was kind of hesitant to ask you or to share my thoughts, but
Because we might have to break up the podcast. Imagine if I was like, it sucks, and you're like, well,
that's it.
closed your book.
This is my line.
And
Get crossed.
yeah, you know what? You keep asking about the hot dog thing, I let it go.
This I have no patience for. I think it was better than the first, at least as a viewing experience. I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll say that because I think the first was more. Actually, you know what? No,
And
I would say the first was more of a story. But I found this to be a really good story.
Yeah, it was a great redemption story. I thought the casting was phenomenal.
Yeah, Kelsey was in it.
I didn't know half of the golfers. My brother's a big golf guy, so he was cracking up at all of the any awkward actor that you and I saw, professional golfer.
And there was a bunch of times that I was like, that's definitely an inside joke that I don't understand.
Right, yeah.
But I'm sure to somebody who was well versed in the world of other things.
Yeah. But
if it was a Hanson joke, I would have been on it.
I could not give it a higher rating than like 10 out of 10.
I loved it.
Same. I was shocked at
it is one of those movies that I will rewatch, like a go-to-sleep movie, because it's just such like a feel-good, like kind of fun.
Yeah. Okay. This one, it's
I know. I just read it.
The first. Was it the first? Was that all you needed?
Yeah. Because when we first started this podcast together, you're like, "Can you cover this?"
I'm obsessed with it.
And then there was 5 lines about it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I looked at it, and I'm like trying to get information on him, and there's not much. So yeah.
Yeah. So this is a little padded. Yeah. So I want to set the scene first. Picture this. It's Toronto, July of 93.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
It was a 30-degree summer. That's 86 Fahrenheit. The vibes of the city, amazing. The Jays have just come off their first World Series victory, on their way to a second.
Still 60 years out from winning. But heck, we had the Jays. We had the Jays for a small period.
Leaf fans were quoted saying, "This is the year." They didn't know it now, but blockbuster trade would get the Leafs the captain Dougie Gilmour that summer.
Also 93.
93. Look at you. I have goosebumps.
I sat beside him at the home opener at the Blue Jays game one year.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Dougie.
He was very kind. He was signing. People were asking him to hold. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He left before they cut off at 7.
Yeah.
And he was holding people's babies, taking pictures. His buddy that was beside. So Doug was right beside me, and then his buddy was on the aisle right beside.
I love it.
I call him
Doug.
I call him DG. DG93, that's what I call him. But he was very, at the time, it was, I would say, like 2011 kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was very, like Jersey Shore kind of thing.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was, like, wearing like,
a crossbody.
Affliction shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And his hair was like mohawked. And
nice.
His buddy spilled his beer, and Doug Gilmour was very embarrassed by his friend. But and then I didn't want to do it. They had given out rally towels.
Oh, yeah.
And people were constantly asking him for autographs, and I didn't want to do it. And finally, like right before he was about to leave, I was like, "Can I just get you to sign this?" And then he was trying to, and his pen wouldn't work. And he was like, "I will get you a signature." He was so nice. Like, he was like, "Don't you worry, I will get it for you." And he did. And then he got wasted and left. And he was a good time. And he took pictures with people's babies, and he was doing the whole thing.
You would have, like, as a Toronto Maple Leaf, like a storied franchise, obviously in hockey, and
home
one
opener.
of the number
like,
one
you know,
guys.
people are going to know who you are.
Yeah, man.
And he's a very recognizable face.
He is, especially after that run, kind of in the 90s. Yeah. And
I can picture him in my head right now.
And that commercial, the milk commercial with
Little
the cow
dude,
legs.
Though, eh? Did you know that? Like,
no.
He's like, I would. It didn't feel like he was towering over me. I would give him like maybe like 5'8", 5'9" kind of
really?
thing. That's what it felt
Dougie.
like. Yeah, but muscular, like brick shit house.
Your boyfriend, Doug, would help the Leafs make to the conference final that year. Again, we didn't know it at the time. We're still in the summertime. They'd be one win away from the Stanley Cup finals. The Habs ended up beating the Kings.
Well, shocking.
Jays would go back-to-back that year. Here's how good the Blue Jays were in 93.
You were not in the country.
I was not in the country. Nope. I believe. No, I think my parents were illegal aliens. I don't think we were. Forget how that works.
Jesus, you would have got ripped out of there now.
Oh, yeah. In the 1993 All-Star Game, so in baseball, there's 9 positions in a field. The Blue Jays had 6 of them. 6 of 9. 2 pitchers, 1 reserve. Cito Gaston was the manager, as was the 5 of 6 coaches. All Blue Jays. With a fun programming note of the All-Star Game, no national anthem. James Earl Jones spoke it with choir accompaniment.
Oh, Canada?
Canada,
or like our home
and native land. True
Let's
patriot
do the whole song.
love in all thy sons command. Glowing hearts, we see thee rise.
Please stop. Please, you have to stop now. I'm going to pull your leg hair out.
As I mentioned, big buzz in the summer in Toronto. So we're going to focus specifically the morning of July 9th, 1993. That's when 38-year-old corporate and securities lawyer Gary Hoy was hosting a group of students in his downtown office. Now, he'd given tours before, but he'd given tours before, and this one was no different.
And regularly, right?
Regularly. That was his jam. He loved the building. We'll tell you what he loved about it in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, he kind of volunteered to do these tours. Though the building itself, we're going to go to the 24th floor of the TD Centre. The Toronto Dominion Centre, it's one of the greatest examples of the modern movement in Canada. That is obviously a quote that I did not come up with.
Sounds exactly like something you'd say.
Thank you. How's this one? An outstanding model of the international style of architecture, it set a standard for urban development in Canada.
You say that stuff all the time. It's crazy. I'm shocked you didn't come up with that.
Some of the accolades. Received the 25-year award from the Ontario Association of Architects. Office Building of the Year from the Building Owners and Managers Association, or what do you call it? BOMA, probably?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
In 2003, it became only a few modernist developments to receive Ontario Heritage Act designation. And a fun fact about the TD Centre in Toronto, the 54th floor, different to where our story takes place, is a well-preserved mid-century modern marvel that is rarely accessible to the public. Do you know what this is?
No.
It is a 1950s corporate office, untouched.
Preserved.
It is like Mad Men. There's
Can you get in to see it at all?
once a year during Doors Open Toronto, you have to pre-register.
I'm doing it.
But it is, and it's so funny how it kind of looks. Some of the things have
Can
come
I smoke
back.
in there? I don't even smoke.
Probably.
I'll just start.
I would think that you could smoke and drink in there.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's kind of like, it looks like an immersive Mad Men experience,
That would
right?
be
They've got like the bars, little cars in the office.
That's incredible. What is it, 52nd?
It is the 54th floor. Yeah.
You know, when I did the skywalk on...
I can't even.
But that was one of the TD building is actually like the example that I use, because when I did the skywalk on the CN Tower, for those of you who don't know, you are harnessed in.
Along the roof of it.
So at 1,100 feet. So the CN Tower is 1,800, and then where the big bulge is, you walk along the edge, and there's just a grate, and you lean out, and you can. But
You're
to look
tethered
down,
and stuff,
and I always say the TD building because it's a skyscraper.
Mm.
It's one of the biggest buildings in Toronto, and it was this big.
Oh my God.
It was this tiny, tiny little building that I was looking down on, and you could kind of see the rooftop of it, but it was so far away.
Really?
That yes, it was wild to see. And that's whenever I tell people about the Edgewalk, I always say the TD building was this big.
It's like one of the biggest.
Yeah, and it was not when you were
Can
up
you
there.
see people? Can you make out people?
When I looked into the Sky Dome, I could see the baseball play, but you kind of your mind kind of fills in the blanks. Kind of
Yeah. Oh man, take a baseball with you. Throw it over there. The towers feature large floor-to-ceiling windows, which maximizes natural light and offers expansive views of the city. Now, what makes this building different is it featured a grid system. So the windows, along with other design elements, followed a 5-foot, kind of 1.5 meter grid pattern. This would unify the complex and create a sense of order and harmony.
When we post this, I'll post like a picture of the building, because it is...
it's quite breathtaking.
It is. It's a beautiful building. Mm-hmm. Aside from the fact that I'm like, I pay so much fees to them.
Yeah.
Jerks.
So back to the 24th floor. Gary Hoy, lawyer, hosting law students, giving a tour. As you remember, one of the things that set the TD Centre apart were the giant 5-foot windows. Well, our boy Gare was a little obsessed.
Well, they were unshatterable, right?
Yes, they were unbreakable windows. He was blown away by this. And he had I like to say, a Darwinian way of testing them, where he would take...
A Doug Gilmorian way.
It is a Doug Gilmorian way. He would crouch down, almost like tying his shoes, get up, run, and launch himself into the window.
Now, best case scenario, you're bruising your body, right?
I never even thought of that.
Like, I can't imagine just throwing myself into
and coming to a complete stop.
Regularly. Yeah. Like,
thunk.
That's gotta sting.
Yeah, I'm here to meet our lawyer. We got $8 million invested with him. Thunk. He'll be right out.
Yeah. He might... Get him the ice pack again. He's just fucking rammed his face into the wall again.
He's got his own fridge now.
He's doing the DG93.
Oh my gosh. So he's got the kids there, backs up, takes the running start, bounces off the wall, right? Lands fine. Everyone
Let's do it again.
Is freaked, obviously, right? But he's a showman. Natural showman.
They always say the biggest showman's working banks.
It's like, we got to give the people what they want.
And they never ask for it.
So he backs up, takes off, launches himself into that giant 5-foot window. Now, this is one of those good news, bad news scenarios.
Good news, good and shatter.
The glass did not break. The bad news, however, the entire window became dislodged, and he unfortunately fell 24 stories to his death.
Wild.
The aftermath would be felt for years.
Really?
Yes. The law firm he worked for, Holden Day Wilson, would close 3 years after the incident, making it the largest law firm failure in Canadian history. And I was like, well, a lot can happen in 3 years.
Yeah, come on.
So the shock of losing one of its most successful lawyers was one of the contributing factors. Also, about 30 lawyers left the firm because
They were traumatized.
And being mocked
Oh my God.
for working at what they dubbed in the media Holden Day window.
Do you know what kind of a lawyer he was?
You like securities and I don't really.
So it wouldn't be anything too showy.
No, it wasn't like criminal or anything like that. It was like math.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Your lawyer fucking threw himself out of a window.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know about interest rates. Negative press followed them for years, garnering them the nickname, like I said, Holden Day window. And in 1996, nearly 100 years in business, they folded.
I would sue the producers of the
weather stripping?
Yeah,
like the
something, whatever encased the window.
So they did say that,
and they're like, "You're not meant to."
Yeah, that's one of the
running start at things every day.
One of the building code or building inspector guy was like, "I don't know of a building code that would certify somebody taking a running."
How could we possibly test this? Like for years, they're just like, "Okay, Tim, we got to test."
He's like pumping up his Reeboks. I got this.
93.
You're the best around. Never gonna.
They're like the Walmart brand now. It's not even like Nike.
Why you fell?
It's like 725.
TD Centre, now known as the TD Bank Tower, is still a jewel in the crown of the Toronto skyline. 55 floors, 1.3 million square foot of space. They currently have 6 suites available, by the way. 6 suites available for lease.
Thank God, because you know what? I think I should get in there. How much do they go for? Do you know?
I do not know.
No.
I was gonna check out their.
We should get them for a new studio. We're gonna need a lot more patrons. And guys,
you know what?
Sign up for a Patreon.
That is a funny joke, but it is also. Could you imagine if we were able to secure that office where that window was for a true crime podcast studio? Or like, sorry. Yep. Oh, definitely read that wrong.
I want. Is there any sort of a tribute to him there? What do you even say?
No, I don't know. Not that I would hope that as a tribute, nobody runs and jumps into windows.
As a tribute, maybe they should, though. Yeah.
Honoring a real one. Mythbusters, 1,000 Ways to Die, Toronto.ca, Cadillac Fairview, Global News.
Mythbusters it was on?
Yeah.
What was the myth?
I think they did a Darwin episode.
Jesus Christ.
James Darwin episode.
What's the myth? He fucking ran out a window.
All right. I got a myth here. It says that you can run up into a window and it won't fall no matter what. Let's test that, Jamie.
They should sue Mythbusters if that's the case.
Right?
All right, let's pause the video.